Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing great and I hope you're all keeping safe. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well, we have another one by Jovoy today. This one is called Musc Pallas, and in today's Cephalabon contributor video, I'm going to tell you all about this fragrance, what it smells like, what I get from the overall smell, any comparisons, and I'm also going to let you in on a very special giveaway, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on this Jovoy fragrance called Musc Pallas, I do want to start things off by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I do upload future videos to the channel. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you took something of value from today's episode. It would really mean a lot to me. Now, if you would like to participate in the giveaway opportunity for a full-size bottle, all you have to do is shoot on over to cephalabon.com. It's going to be the first link down below in the description box. After you've read through the article and have become a registered reader, all you have to do is just drop a comment below the article. That's it. That's all you have to do to enter the giveaway. Now make sure to check back on over to cephalabon.com on the date that's mentioned in the article so that you know if you're the lucky winner or not. Thank you so much for participating, and I really hope you have the opportunity to try this fragrance. Now, of course, this is a musk-based fragrance. The perfumer is Vanina Muracciole, and this perfumer has done fragrances for Jeroboam, and I've actually sampled a lot of their work. And this is a musk-based fragrance, but there's also vanilla, and there's a little bit of peach and bergamot and iris and ambrette, and it has muscanone in the base, which is a synthetic molecule, so it's very soft and velvety, and it has its own really nice personality to it. So I'm excited to give you my thoughts on the smell, and I'll tell you about the whole occasions and scenarios and situations thing a little bit later on. But let's start things off with a quick look at the presentation. So right in the opening of this fragrance, you are going to get this smooth, creamy, delectable sort of an aroma. Now, it's not overly sweet, so I wouldn't go ahead and pigeonhole this as a gourmand fragrance. I think a lot of times people smell something that smells vanillic or fruity, and there is ambrette, otherwise known as musk mallow, in this fragrance, and that's something that can kind of sometimes have like a pear-like aroma. So it does smell a little sweet, but I wouldn't go ahead and classify this as a gourmand by any stretch of the imagination. But it has that smoothness, it has that subtle sweetness, but it also has that silkiness on account of the musk, and also some of these other synthetic molecules like the muscanone that is found in the base and the iris in here. Now, the iris in this fragrance doesn't smell starchy or lipsticky, and other fragrances like Dior Homme, which was composed by Olivier Polge way back in the day, that one actually does have an iris that smells like lipstick or a cosmetic bag, and that's not what you're going to get here, but it does come across very clean, very smooth, very elegant and tranquil at the same time. And it also gives it kind of a unisex quality as well. So you do have the peach, the iris, the musk, all of those sound pretty feminine, but then you also have the bergamot, the vanilla, and you do have the muscanone, and it just gives off this well-rounded, clean, although not soapy vibe, and I think that's an important distinction to make. Overall, I love how subtle it is, that it's not overly loud, it doesn't bombard you, it doesn't announce its presence from the get-go, but this is a fragrance that has a very unique demeanor, and it's a very subtle, quiet sort of a personality, and I really do admire the direction that this fragrance goes in. I think it strikes a really nice balance of all of these ingredients. It's not too floral at any time, it's not too sweet, too vanillic, too peachy, too citrusy. It just kind of takes everything, melds them together, in a very harmonious manner, and I think that that's what really works in the magic of this fragrance. Now, of course, if you tried other musk-based fragrances, you may or may not have an idea of what this one is going to smell like. Some musk fragrances, like White Musk by The Body Shop, can kind of come across being rather clean and polished, maybe even a little like ambroxan-like. And other musk fragrances can be quite animalic. This is not animalic at all, right? So it doesn't have any real or natural musk in here, but it does give off a very smooth, clean, tranquil, yet not soapy vibe. And I think that's a very important distinction to make here. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. So first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, this fragrance is unique. Of course, I've encountered a lot of musk-based fragrances throughout the years, and some of them have been quite animalic, some of them have been fragrances that I've been anosmic to, right? But this fragrance does have a really interesting lineup of notes, and I feel like they all come across rather organically, and I really do appreciate the more subdued nature of this fragrance. Now, in terms of longevity, you can expect 7 to 8 hours on skin. The projection was not too loud, and I think that that's important to keep in the back of your mind. In the opening, for the first 45 minutes, it will radiate within an arm's length. It become a skin scent right around hour 4, but right around hour 7 or 8, an elbow's length scent right around hour 4, a skin scent right around hour 7 or 8. So the projection is kind of on the subtle side of things, but the longevity is still very good, and the longevity is there. In terms of the versatility, I think it's perfectly unisex, great for the hotter weather, great for anybody of any age, and I can see this one being worn formally or casually. So I actually find this to be a very versatile fragrance. In terms of the presentation, I do really like the Jovoy presentation. I kind of have my box backwards here. I apologize for that, but it rests in there very nicely, very comfortably. You have the name of the fragrance on the side here as well, and the distribution on the atomizer is also very good. My final verdict on this fragrance is, if you're looking for a musk-based fragrance with a natural smelling peach, a smooth vanilla, creamy iris, a nice bit of sparkling freshness in the opening, and ambrette, which also smells pear-like and musky at the same time, give this fragrance a shot. This one is really, really well done. And of course, the Cephalabond link is going to be down below if you're interested in entering the giveaway. Thank you so much for your time today. I hope you took something of value from this video. Let me know, do you have any experience with the brand of Jovoy? Drop your comment down below in this video. If you do, what's your favorite? I know there's Rose Millesime and 21 Conduit Street and Private Label and Fire at Will, and I have a bunch of Jovoy fragrances that I've acquired throughout the years, but the more I think about it, I can't really say that I have a favorite. I think they all do something very special, but kind of in their own unique way. So drop your comment down below if you have any favorites from this brand. Also, make sure to support the channel by subscribing to it, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.